This is Acad FM, the podcast series of Academia BSB.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, and welcome to our morning linguistic wellness check. We're your teachers from the English Conversations course, and, we're so glad you're here with us.
We really are. Today is Monday, August 17th, 2026, and for anyone keeping track of the stars out there, we are right in the middle of Leo season.
Oh, I love Leo season.
It's so vibrant. Astrologically, Leo is ruled by the sun, so it's all about, warmth, absolute confidence, and vocal expression.
Which is literally the exact energy you need when you're learning a language.
Exactly. Whether you follow the zodiac or not, channeling that inner lion, that bravery, is the perfect psychological energy for overcoming the fear of speaking English as a second language.
It really is. It takes guts to speak up. And just like a morning wellness routine stretches the body, today's deep dive is going to really stretch your mind.
I love that comparison. Mental stretching is so important.
Right. And our mission for today's deep dive is to review and analyze the latest class notes for a VIP group we just absolutely adore, Group T266.
Oh, they are fantastic.
They really are. For you listening, this group is a mother-daughter duo. We have Danny Nelly, who is this incredibly successful mid-40s businesswoman in the beauty sector.
Very driven.
Super driven. And then there's Isabella, her 12-year-old daughter. Now, Isabella loves talking, but she's still, actively trying to overcome those ESL fears.
It's such an interesting dynamic seeing an adult brain and a preteen brain tackling the same linguistic hurdles side by side.
Yeah, it really is. So let's jump right into our first mental stretch for the day, the vocabulary from their current class. We're looking at these words in very austere terms to build a solid foundation.
Right, stripping them down to their core meaning.
Exactly. So I'm going to read the list verbatim from the notes. It's man, woman, funny, serious, fish, comb, brush, hair dryer, princess.
A great mix of words there.
Right. Let me finish the rest. House, apartment, musician, both. To have, to be, to agree, to disagree. And finally, many, which equals lots of.
That is a brilliant, highly functional list. Starting with the basics, we have core human classifications. A man is an adult male human, and a woman is an adult female human.
Simple enough.
Yeah. But then we get to the real cognitive heavy lifting, the antonyms, like funny and serious.
I actually have a question about this. Are antonyms truly exact opposites, or is it like understanding the yin and yang of language? Because, you can't truly understand serious until you understand exactly what funny is, right?
Wow, that is a phenomenal analogy. Yes, antonyms are basically the structural walls of a language. Funny describes something that provokes amusement, right? It signals to your brain that a situation is safe, it's playful.
Okay, I see.
But serious, that demands focused cognitive consideration. It strips away the humor to signal importance or even danger.
Oh, that makes sense. So if I say, the clown is funny, but the judge is serious, I'm not just describing them. I'm telling the listener what state of mind they need to be in.
Exactly. You're cueing different neurological states.
Okay, so applying that yin and yang idea to the verbs to agree and to disagree. If agreeing is creating harmony, does disagreeing mean active conflict?
Not necessarily conflict, but it is an active mechanism. To disagree means holding a distinctly different opinion. It's not just, having no opinion at all.
Right. And this actually came up in the class notes, which I found hilarious. Both Danny Gurley and Isabella agree that Justin Bieber is a good musician.
They were very unified on that front.
Very. And they also agreed that Lula is a bad president. Now, I need to jump in here and make a very strict note for you listening.
Yes, very important point.
We're just impartially reporting the source material here to illustrate the grammar of agreeing. We're absolutely not taking any political sides, right?
Not at all.
We're not endorsing or criticizing those viewpoints, just looking at the language.
Yeah, precisely. Because grammatically, the truth value of the opinion doesn't matter. The mechanism of I agree with you works the exact same way for pop music as it does for politics.
Exactly. Okay, let's keep going with the nouns. We have some high utility words here. A comb is a flat tool with teeth for untangling. A brush has bristles for smoothing. And a hairdryer uses thermal mechanics to dry hair.
Which is highly relevant for Danny O'Balley's beauty business.
Spot on. And for Isabella, we have princess, a female royal instead of a fish, an aquatic vertebrate.
I love how tailored this is. When you map vocabulary to someone's daily reality like beauty tools for a businesswoman or imaginative concepts for a 12-year-old, it moves those words into long-term memory.
For sure. And rounding it out, we have spatial nouns, house, a standalone structure, versus apartment, a unit in a larger building. plus our verbs, to have for possession, and to be for existence.
And we can't forget quantity, both meaning two specific things and many meaning a large quantity.
Right. So now that we've stretched our vocabulary, it's time for some mindful breathing.
Pronunciation time?
Yes. Pronunciation really is the mindful breathing of language, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't rush it.
You really can't. It requires slow, intentional focus. So we are going to read the target words lethargically, just really exaggerated.
I'll start. T-R-E-E.
Now, compare that to a similar sound, which is where a lot of learners stumble. T-H-R-E-E. To compare, I'll say the original word again, tree.
And I'll say it too. Tree. Honestly, why is it this sounds such a physical workout for ESL learners?
Because it's literally an untrained muscle. In Portuguese, the physical placement of the sound putting your tongue between your teeth and blowing air, it just doesn't exist.
Wow. So they're basically doing physical therapy for their face.
Exactly. The brain defaults to the closest sound it knows, which is the hard T in tree, the plant. It's a false association.
Yeah, it's wild. Okay, let's do the next one. Lethargically. B-O-T-H.
Compare that to B-O-O-T-H. Let me say our original word again. Both.
Original word, both. So both means two things, but a booth is an enclosed space. The vowel completely changes it.
Yeah.
Okay, next. T-H-E-N.
And the false similarity here is D-E-N. I will repeat the original.
Original. Then. Then is time. Den is an animal's home. Moving on. U-S-U-A-Y.
Oof. U-S-U-A-Y. That vibrating middle consonant is tough.
It takes so much control. And the last one, B-E-L-G-I-U-M.
B-E-L-G-I-U-M. That shift from the L to the soft G is real phonetic gymnastics.
It really is. Okay, so we've got our vocabulary and our pronunciation. Now let's integrate this into some language usage and grammar.
Putting the words into action.
Exactly. The notes have these great austere phrases. Let me read them. Repeat, please. Can you hear me? Do you live in an apartment or under the bridge? And do you have beauty products in your bathroom? I have many.
The grammar engine running these sentences is the distinction between there is and there are.
Oh, the classic struggle.
It really is, because in Portuguese, people use the verb to have to indicate existence. But in English, we strictly separate them. There is shows the singular existence of one thing, like there is a good beauty salon.
Right. And there are is plural, like there are intelligent people or there are many products.
You've got it. It's the difference between one exact quantity and large quantities.
Well, let's put this into practice. Since Danny Milley is in the beauty sector, let's role play these phrases in a high-end beauty spa context.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'll be the client getting a treatment, and you can be the esthetician.
Perfect. Welcome to the Acad FM Wellness Spa.
Hi. Oh my gosh, this environment is amazing. Tell me, do you have beauty products in your bathroom at home? Because I have many, but nothing seems to work like the products you have here.
Well, there are many exclusive formulas here, yes. We prioritize hydration. Now, I'm going to start the facial massage. Can you hear me over the ambient music?
Repeat, please.
I asked, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, perfectly. I have to ask, though, your skin is flawless. Do you live in an apartment or under the bridge with the mythical creatures who hoard all the good collagen?
I can assure you there is no bridge involved. I live in a sunlit apartment, and the only secret is that there is a very reliable SPF in my daily routine.
And scene?
Mm-hmm.
That was flawless. There is a reliable SPF. There are many exclusive formulas.
Nailed it.
I think we've earned a break.
Mm-hmm.
Time to pause to drink coffee. Let's just, unwind and rethink the teaching so far.
A well-timed coffee break.
Mm-hmm.
And while we sip, I actually have some fun trivia about the beauty and wellness sector we just role-played.
Well, please share.
So if you look at millennial generation references, there's been this huge shift towards skincare routines and daily rituals.
Right.
It's not about quick fixes anymore. It's about a daily regimen for skin health.
Oh, definitely. People have 12-step routines now.
Right. And that connects perfectly to learning English as an adult. Just like Danny Poli uses many products in a step-by-step regimen, language acquisition requires a daily wellness routine for the brain.
Oh, wow. I love that.
You can't just study for 5 hours once a month. You need that daily, consistent application to build the neural pathway.
A linguistic skincare routine. Vocabulary is the cleanser. Grammar is the moisturizer. Well, coming back from our break, we need to stretch our reading comprehension.
Yes, let's dive into the reading exercise.
Now, here's a critical instruction for us. The source text is about a circus, but to really test comprehension, we translated it into Spanish. We're going to read this text in full in Spanish, taking turns sentence by sentence.
This is a great exercise for the brain.
I'll start. Actualmente, El circo viaja entre grandes ciudades y pueblos de montaña.
Aunque los artistas viven un estilo de vida apresurado, muchos de ellos todavía preparan el desayuno juntos cada mañana.
Entre bastidores, el malabarista practica en silencio mientras el payaso intenta deleitar al público antes de que comience el espectáculo principal.
Mientras tanto, los motociclistas se preparan para la peligrosa sesión del globo de la muerte.
Perfect. Now, switching back to English to answer the multiple choice questions from the source. Question 1. What statement is supported by the text?
Providing the answer key here. The statement supported is that the circus travels a lot. It explicitly says they travel between big cities and mountain towns.
Right. Question 2. What does rushed mean in this context?
Rushed means hurried or fast-paced. Their lifestyle is constantly moving.
Makes sense. Question 3. Why does the clown perform before the main show?
To delight the audience, it's right there in the text. They are warming up the crowd.
And the final question. What is happening backstage?
Backstage, the juggler is practicing quietly. It makes logical sense because they need to prepare before going out.
Boom. Answer key profiled. Now, let's transition into our writing section.
Which is all about describing our physical spaces.
Exactly. The purpose of this exercise was describing where we study, work, or rest using simple details. And of course, using that, there are structure to show our daily lives.
A very practical application.
So in the source, Isabella described her bedroom. She said there's a big bed, a small lamp, and no TV. Danny Selly described her beauty parlor. Mirrors, drawers, and 3 chairs.
But we are going to propose new answers for them today. We want to specifically utilize the vocabulary we just learned.
Right. I'll design a new paragraph for Danny Kelly. I'm going to use the words comb, brush, hair dryer, and many. Are you ready?
Let's hear it.
In my salon, there is a comb on the counter. Next to it, there is a natural bristle brush. By the mirror, there is a professional hair dryer. On weekends, there are many clients waiting in the reception.
Brilliant. See how you use there is for the individual tools and there are for the many clients.
Thanks. Now it's your turn. Give us a new paragraph for Isabella using apartment, funny, serious, and princess.
Okay, here we go. I live in a big apartment. In my room, there is a serious desk for my homework, but there is a funny poster on the wall. On my bed, there is a crown because I am a princess, and there are several books I read every night.
Oh, I love that. It captures her personality perfectly. Well, we've done a lot of heavy lifting today. Let's frame our final class stats as a sort of wellness checkup.
Let's look at the health metrics for group T266.
Okay, reading the stats. Vocabulary growth is at 18 words. Their comprehensive lexicon repertory is sitting at 74 words. Oral fluency tracked at 62 minutes, and their listening wavelength is an impressive 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 48 seconds.
That listening time is fantastic.
And their phonetic deviation ratio is at 78%. So where does this put them?
Based on these stats and the subjects they're mastering, Danny, Yeli, and Isabella are solidly between the A1 and A2 levels of the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages.
That is huge.
It really is. I want to give some highly supportive feedback here. Danny, Yeli, Isabella, you are doing incredible work. Taking on a new language is intimidating, but your consistency is clearly paying off. Keep it up.
Yes, absolutely. We are so proud of you both. So looking ahead, what is the upcoming linguistic scope for this group?
Next up, they'll be tackling adverbs of frequency, the concept of distance, and really getting into the mechanics of to agree versus to disagree.
Sounds like a great roadmap.
Yeah.
And, you know, looking at everything we covered today, it segues perfectly into our motto here at Academia BSB.
Say it with me.
It is not only about the language, it is all about communication.
Absolutely.
Well, we've reached the end of today's session. Catch you on the flip side. Keep your English tight.
And keep practicing with all your might.
Ha. I love it. But before you go, listener, I want to leave you with a final provocative thought to explore on your own.
Oh, a little homework.
Just a little mental stretch.
No.
Look around the room you were sitting in right now. If you had to describe it to a complete stranger using only there is and there are, what hidden story would your space tell them about you? Think about it. See you next time.